Welcome to this week's episode of The Podcasters. This week, both the good, the bad, and the awful, and Food Ventures are trying out some interesting foods. Impact Point is updating us on sports. Decent Exposure has some movie and music recommendations for us. And Uncovered goes behind the scenes of the campus bookstore. So sit back and enjoy.
Welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Awful. I'm Perry Lee.
And I'm Torin and Kaityln.
Where we taste foods that are good for you.
The ones that are bad, but delicious.
And the ones that are just plain awful.
Today for the good, we'll be trying grapes. A delicious fruit berry that grows on vines, is known to lower blood pressure, and is a key ingredient in wines, juices, jams, and raisins. First, the good. See, I like grapes.
Grapes are good.
Oh, right?
Yeah, grapes are good.
I like red grapes.
What grapes? The bad. Today we'll be trying Oreos. 2 chocolate cookies with cream filling in between. First developed by the National Biscuit Company in 1912. Unfortunately, this delicious snack is 7 grams of fat and 160 calories a serving. And now for the bad.
Do you do the twist, or do you just eat it straight?
Oh, I take a bite, unlike you obviously, just shove the freaking thing in your
Yeah.
mouth.
One and done, that's what I say.
It's Oreos. You savor an Oreo. Because when I was a kid, when I was a child, Oreos cost some money. It was 5 cents an Oreo.
Morgan Freeman, everyone.
And the awful. Today we'll be trying snails, or escargot. It is a common French cuisine, is known to be very nutritious and even lower weight, and has quite a particular taste. And now for the awful.
He doesn't want to do it. He's scared.
Oh, it feels disgusting.
Oh, I love how you just grab
Hey,
it.
well, I'd like you to grab one too.
I know you would like one.
Meat is murder.
It had the face.
I hate this so much.
Thanks for watching The Good, the Bad, and the Awful. Please join us next week when we try the foods that are good, the ones that are bad but delicious, and the ones that are just plain awful.
Oh, that was hard.
Hello, I'm Kyle Tappa,
And I'm Caitlin Klein.
and you're about to be exposed.
Bob, say it.
Really? How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing swimmingly, thank you for asking. Have you seen any movies recently?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Big one was Side Effects, and then the indie one was Straight A's. How about you? Anything good?
Yeah, I got a couple good ones. I got Place Beyond the Pines, and I got a not well-known indie film called Primer. That's pretty interesting. All right, so what would you grade, if you will, your 2 movies?
The Straight A's would be a buy.
Okay.
And the reason it's a buy instead of a rent is because it's more from the children's perspective.
Okay,
And
cool.
kind of how they saw how everything went down.
Man, took a movie to get the child's point of view on a matter. Seriously, what's wrong with you guys? I mean, honestly. All right, well, Place Beyond the Pines was a rent for me. It wasn't a buy, even though Ryan Gosling's in it. It still wasn't a buy. He wasn't enough. It was okay, but it was still watchable. So that's why that got a buy. All right, well, what about your other one?
Side Effects. That one's definitely going to be a pass.
Okay.
It's like the same tone through the whole movie, and
Okay. Pretty monotone.
yeah.
All right, respect. All right. My other one, like I said, Primer, it was interesting to say the least. It's kind of written like you're a fly in the wall and you're listening in on these 2 software developers as they inadvertently discover time travel in their garage. So basically it's just them going back in time, investing in stock, going forward in time, and then they go back in time and forward, and it's really confusing. You have to watch it like 5 times just to get it. So it's definitely worth checking out if you have time to invest in it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Have to check that one out.
Yes, definitely. Breakdown. So, do you have any bands that you want to shout out to? You know, give a little what's up?
Yeah, it's a band called Death Havana. They're really good. They're more of an alternative rock. And you really like them if you're more into like We Are the Ocean or Young Guns.
Nice. That's an interesting name. Must have met a deaf person named Havana. Must have been like, hey, you're cool. We're going to name our band after you. All right, my artist, he's not a band. He kind of has some hype men around him every once in a while. His name is Mike Bogan. He's a hip-hop artist. He is really, really good. He is a really good lyricist, and his beats are really chill. So check him out if you just want to relax, sit, drink some sweet tea, and just listen to some good old-fashioned hip-hop. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Again, thank you so much for watching, and if you have anything you want to submit to us, just follow the email that I'm going to link right here, decentexposure3@gmail.com. Still haven't gotten that figured out. Don't know what's up. I'm Kyle Tappa.
And I'm Kaityln Klein.
And you've just been exposed. Have a good day, everyone.
Huzzah!
Yeah!
Hey, thanks for joining us on an all-new Impact Point. With your host, I'm Jordan Ryan.
And I'm Samuel Hilford. We got a great show for you this time. More exciting sports news on the Weekly Blitz. On the dirt, we have some more gossip. And of course, on all new Crazy Sport.
Hey, and welcome to your Weekly Blitz. The Packers were actually on a bye this week and expect to get rookie running back Eddie Lacy back, and he will be a full go against the Detroit Lions on Sunday. In some other news, Jermichael Finley suffered a concussion against the Cincinnati Bengals last week, and he will actually be out another 2 games. The MLB playoffs started this week, and there was actually a wild card playoff game against the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. Rays pitcher David Price threw a complete game to advance his team into the playoffs.
Tragedy in the dirt this week. 3 Dallas Cowboy players, Miles Austin, Anthony Spencer, and Brandon Carr, are accused of drowning a small boy. The boy was at a Cowboys-sponsored summer camp. But as of now, the Cowboys have yet to make a comment. What? I can't drink this in here? I'm just getting ready for the beer can regatta. It's a strange sport where they build boats almost entirely out of beer cans. Then they push them out into the water. Oh my gosh, that's fraught with difficulty. They'll sink all the time and stuff like that. So someone got the great idea like, hey, when we're waiting here, why don't we throw sandals across the beach? I was like, really? It's odd to say the least. Well, that's all for this week's Strange Sport.
All right, well, that's it for the Impact Point this week, but remember to tune in next week for an all-new show filled with sports, gossip, and the weird and wacky.
And we'll leave you with this Impact Point.
Hi, I'm Austin, and welcome to this week's episode of Food Ventures. For today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about Little Tokyo, which is Green Bay's first sushi bar on the west side of downtown Green Bay. They are best known for their different meats, seafoods, rice, and vegetables, but from their extensive menu, we chose to try the eggplant teriyaki rice dish, which is one of their more popular dishes, and then we also chose to taste their baby octopus salad, which I would say is one of their more bizarre dishes. Not saying it's any less tasty, but definitely unique. So the first dish I'm going to try here is the eggplant teriyaki rice dish, which is what you see here. Alright, so now I'm going to try this dish. It's not bad. You can definitely taste the teriyaki in it. I mean, I would actually recommend it because it doesn't taste too bad. If you like vegetables and rice and teriyaki, this is the meal for you. Alright, and then the second dish we're going to try here today is actually the baby octopus salad, which is right here. Alright, and now the second dish we're going to try is the baby octopus salad. So let me just taste this here. Definitely has a unique taste to it, but it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. I'd recommend at least trying it, because, I don't know, maybe some of you people out there would actually like it. I mean, I don't mind it. Well, that just about wraps up this week's episode of Food Ventures. Join us next week where we'll taste some of the dishes Nukio Thai has to offer. I'm Austin Deming, and this is Food Ventures.
Welcome to this week's episode of Uncovered. This week we're talking to Bonnie Zimma from the campus bookstore to find out the ways in which the bookstore make the student's life better and easier.
Okay, so we get an order. It has a packing slip. We go through and we pick the books, and then we box them back here. All of this, we keep all of our packing and everything that comes in from our shipments that are coming in, and we box them up and ship them out. At first, people are wondering, well, why do you do counter service? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but it really is more efficient and effective for the students as well. The instructors work together as a team, so let's say psychology. As a team, the psychology group decides on a book, and they have to send us a form saying this is the book that's adopted for psychology. But they do it as a team, not per instructor. We offered 5 books this summer as rental, and we rented 111 books. For fall, I picked 27 different titles, and they're basically gen ed titles. So I knew that I would touch every program, because every program has some gen ed in it. So we picked 27 titles. We've rented 2,300 books. The buyback option is the most cost-effective for the students because you get 50% of the retail price. Even if you buy it used, you get 50% of the new price. So then your net cost is very low. We have 2 people that work on clothing, and we have strictly clothing vendors that come in and see us. So they're working with the college market, strictly college market, and they give us suggestions and ideas, and we have to pick and choose, and then it's a roll of the dice. As we start ordering all of this, we accumulate a history within our system, so we can see what's selling, what's not selling, and you know, the vendors are always bringing us new ideas, so we add those as we can, and we just keep building on that.
Last week we asked, what's behind this door? What's behind room CB301? We find a furnace room. Next week we find out what's behind the black door inside this room. Is it a storage room, a construction zone, or a medical testing facility? Check back next week to find out what's behind this door, along with another behind-the-scenes look at NWTC. This has been Uncovered.